Hello, folks. How are you, YouTube? After that shocking Super Bowl, uh, takes a little bit to recover from such a bad performance by the Broncos. Uh, Somebody called it the uh, Snooze Bowl or something to that effect. A snoozer bowl. I call it traditionally the Stupor Bowl. Everybody gets a little too tipsy, although that didn't happen in our case. I hosted Dion Powell coming over to my home, and we had a great time. We swapped some tobaccos and stories, and he also gifted me one pipe, and I purchased a pipe from him. So 2 pipes came my way from Dion, and this is one of them. This is the one I purchased. It's a billiard. Beautiful billiard. Done in Dion's Pal's workshop. Dated and signed. And this is the other pipe. The one he gifted to me outright. It's a poker. Very nice poker. And nice stems on both of the pipes. And I'm going to light up the billiard. And I'm using the General Hancock's mixture from Gettysburg Cigar. And here we go. Super draw on the pipe. It's the second time I've smoked it. Once yesterday when Dion was here. And now for the YouTube community, the pipe community. As you might have heard in other parts of the country, the East, at least up in Pennsylvania where I am, southeastern portion of Pennsylvania, got hit with another snow. Let's say, to me, I go back 64 years, almost 65 in May. Was it by cracky? I remember much more snow and all this stuff. But it does sort of remind me of when I was growing up. We didn't make too much a deal about it. You know, kids think differently, and you go out there and you go sledding on some old golf course and have fun, or skiing when you get a little older. But it's thick. It's packing down and creating all kinds of problems as far as traffic. But so be it. Yeah, that's what happens in the wintertime. So So much for global warming. You don't see much of Al Gore anymore. Anyway, I'm enjoying my new pipe from Dion. Dion had me cracking up when he was talking about when Peyton Manning knew him back at college years ago, and so Manning threw Joe Case football twice and he missed. But it was funny. It was way back in something like 96, 98, and it was really funny. Joe Case has that clip on if you'd like to go back and find it. And I think Joe Case would have done a better job than the receivers for the Broncos. Poor showing. Very, very poor showing. It's almost as if the fix was in. It was indeed the Snoozer Bowl. And at halftime, I don't know what that was. Dion and I were both laughing our asses off on how goofy the halftime thing was. I think the kids today, it's like our parents used to say, the kids today. But I think the kids today, all kidding aside, it's like pablum. Feeding them anything gets them going. And just junk. Have a rock revival at halftime. Something like that, a little rockabilly. I don't know. Something with some real technical expertise, like with the band and stuff. But this all dancing around, and it wasn't good at all. So anyway, back to pipes. So Dion's now making pipes, and I don't want to go out on a limb and promote him beyond what he'd like me to do, but on my own, I'm just saying that sure, he wouldn't mind me putting a plug in for his pipes. They're very nicely done. He showed me a Magnum pipe that was already spoken for. A gorgeous pipe, and so now he's in the pipe making game. So great hobby. And beautiful work. He was also telling me a little bit about Boswell's for my Boswell trip in the middle of this month. He was saying that they produce roughly 18 pipes a day, and he was telling me a little bit of trivia. You know, things like don't mention other pipe makers; they get really, mad. But in all seriousness, telling me some tobaccos to look for and so forth, and it's explaining the physical plant. It's a term they use in about the size of the buildings and stuff. He said it's a rather smallish place, not a hole in the wall, but a little on the small side, and just good general information that to use. And so might turn it into sort of a meetup of sorts. Dion himself has the New Jersey meetup, but if any of you care to migrate out to Boswell's pipe shop up in Chambersburg, PA, right on Route 30. Directions are very simple. Join us. It'll be me and Tim of Travis 7, and they'll be fun if we could get a couple more guys. I'm told that the Boswells don't mind a little like video, filming stuff like that. Of course, we're gonna probably buy a pipe or two and some tobacco and have a great time. So the invitation is extended to have a meetup up there. You can write me for details, send me a private message. But me and my family going up the 15th and the 16th, and then we're going to migrate down to Maryland for some antique shopping. But we will be there, and the times and stuff will be worked out in the ensuing days. The 15th and 16th of February, I'll be up there one of those days. Stay tuned, as they say. Well, it's a snowy Monday, as I was saying. It's a winter wonderland again. Beautiful pipe. Just my size. I love it. Love it, love it, love it to death. And again, it's he signed it on the bottom, 2014, Dion Powell, yes. And like 20 years from now, I can say I have a early Dion Powell. And they'll say, what? You have one of the first Dion Powell pipes? You know how much they're worth now? That's what I'm hoping. Joe Case, eat your heart out. We got a new man on the block. Watch out. Get your orders in early. They're going like hotcakes. If you don't know Dion, you should. His handle is Classical Pipes 322. He's on eBay, Facebook. Pipes are on eBay. He's on Facebook. Yeah. So that wraps it up for this session. Went kind of fast for me. I'm feeling pretty good. And so, good things happen when you're feeling good. My quote for today is from Ben Franklin. Never a borrower or a lender be. Happy smoking, folks.